Hey, welcome back everybody to a channel update for the month of July 2018. And so for anybody who's not aware, I've decided to take the month of July off to kind of just relax a little bit with the release of Beyond, I was about to say Beyond Detroit Become Human. With the release of Detroit Become Human, I did a lot of videos in May and June, and I was like, holy smokes, I just need to take like a quick break, just to kind of catch my sanity. That coupled with the fact that, I technically have two jobs. So one of them is because I'm helping out a company that is, in a situation right now where they can't really afford more. So I'm trying to help them out until they get back in a better, financial position right now. But the good thing is that me helping them will come to an end in July. And then I'll go back to only having one job, which is I'm grateful for. I don't mind the extra income from the second job, but, it's not something I want to do because it doesn't really, it's just more so trading hours for dollars. Whereas, I'd rather use that time to create, passion project, I guess you could say, with my YouTube channel. So with that, of course, I definitely want to give some updates in regards to the channel, my plans, my thoughts, where the direction the channel is going to be going, things like that. So this might be a little bit longer update than the others, but in my time away, and not just recently from me taking time away from YouTube, but just observing everything. One of the things I'm really striving for this channel to do is to create content that is unique to my personality and my skills, my real life skills I have outside of gaming. And I've been trying to find a way to harmonize or synthesize those two skills in content that is doable in video format for YouTube. And that's been something that I've been thinking about for the last year. And the reason why is because the thing about my choice-based game video, the reason why it was a novel idea, because there wasn't a lot of people doing it. However, it is a concept that is easy to duplicate, meaning that if somebody who sees my videos and say, you know what, hey, I think I could do that too, it doesn't really take that much creativity to actually do what I do, where you just play the game multiple times and make good choices one, bad choices the other, and then leave time to run out for the ugly choices, and voila, they've technically replicated my content. And that's something that is a little scary, particularly as you try to build a reputation, and as more people start using YouTube as a way to make money or build their platform, or just become known through gaming. So that's something that you want to think about. And there's ways to differentiate with yourself in gaming. You could be really good at game, like say for example Ninja with Fortnite. He's extremely good at Fortnite, so even though a bazillion people play Fortnite, when it comes to his level of skills, there's not many people that are equal to him in terms of skills, like in terms of the entire people of people playing Fortnite. So that's how he differentiates himself. Then on top of that, he mixes that with his personality, which is very eccentric and of course unique to him. So he does things that only he could do for his personality. Other people, they could replicate his skills in terms of doing it, but then they'll have to mix it with their personality. So technically, even though they're replicating his skills, their personality is different. And that's the thing about live streaming, is that at the end of the day, as you live stream more and more, it's more about your personality and less about the game you're playing. So that's something that is hard to replicate, no matter, even if you're playing the same game. So that's a beauty of live stream. However, I can't really live stream because I have a very well established career. I'm in the process of getting my CPA license, so I'm studying a lot for that too. So the amount of time it would take for me to live stream is just ridiculous. So I'm sitting there wondering to myself, okay, well, obviously I can't really focus on live stream. I don't want to just upload gameplay because that's easy to replicate. My Good Bad Ugly series is good because, and it's novel because not a lot of people will actually take the time and energy to do those type of videos. So for the most part, it is a safe bet, but at the same time, it's also a duplicable, it's easy to duplicate that type of content. So I need to have something that is not as easy to duplicate, takes a little bit more finesse, a little bit more, well, a lot more skill, and just is unique to me and in myself. And I said, well, the only other thing I was thinking about, outside of the live stream option, which I can't do that, is utilizing my financial analyst skills in terms of the whole scope of video game economics. And what I mean by that is that I could focus more and shift this channel to be more of an analytical channel. I'm not saying it'll be 100% analytical or anything like that, but it will be it'll be analytical from a financial lens. And what I mean by that is because I have 10 plus years in accounting and finance. I'm currently working as a financial analyst for a very medium-sized company. And for the most part, I have a lot of skills when it comes to financial tracking, financial understanding, financial analysis in terms of like SWOT analysis, things like that. So these are different type of analysis scenarios that you use within the field of as a financial analyst. So I said to myself, well, why not I combine my financial analyst skills with my video game passion and create, you know, whether it be financial essays, you know, video game box office breakdown. Granted, I'm using box office term loosely, but in essence, you know, tracking and like doing videos, particularly in terms of how well games are doing financially speaking, how well companies are doing financially speaking. You know, like for example, and the funny thing is, there's an article that just came out today when this video is up that I predicted that Fortnite would make $1 billion either this month in June or July. Well, I'm filming this in July, but my trend in terms of tracking Fortnite's profitability predicted that Fortnite would have made $1 billion by June. And the funny thing is, I have this information, of course, because I do like financial analysts and stuff, back in June, when well, early July, when they released how much Fortnite made for June. I said, okay, it just broke $1 billion in less than a year of it bringing out its Battle Royale you know, mode. And the funny thing is, lo and behold, IGN published an article saying that it has rumored data that Fortnite has made over $1 billion. I keep saying a million, but no, 1 billion. So my first analytical essay will be in relation to that, because I've been tracking Fortnite's profitability for the last 4 months. And the reason why is because when the news broke in February that Fortnite had overtaken PUBG, that made me really interested from a financial perspective, because I like to see that type of stuff. I like to analyze financial trends within the video game market. Like, why is this game now starting to make more money than that game? What are the different, you know, strategic choices that this game made that allowed it to surpass that game? And what are they doing to maintain that growth, you know? And a lot of people are saying that Fortnite will die, but the funny thing is, I've been tracking the percentage growth of Fortnite from month to month, and they have not had a negative growth in terms of profitability since last year. So they've only been growing percentage-wise month after month for the last 7 months. So people who are saying Fortnite is dying, they're just saying that based on their opinion, just based on their subjectivity, whatever. They're not actually backing up with data, and that's something I don't like from as a financial person. I like to see data, and I like to analyze data. So whenever when I start putting out these videos, these will be videos based on actual facts, not subjectivity or my decisions or my feelings, whatever. It'll be actual concrete fact that I use to extrapolate and create a content with, and provide you with, you know, trend analysis, things like that, to show you why I'm making this assessment. And so within, you know, that aspect, this, you know, this new avenue of content for me will be a part of my video game economics theme, where I dive into video game and kind of look at things through a financial lens as a financial analyst that loves to play video games. So that's where I'm focusing the channel of going towards, because the thing about finances is that it's a very unique field, and not everybody can duplicate what you do. It takes a lot of skill to do finances, period. That's why you need to get like a bachelor's degree in finance or accounting, you know, to actually understand a lot of these concepts. I mean, most people don't even know what a trend analysis or a cash flow, you know, statement, things like that. So this kind of gives me a unique avenue to create content that is not only difficult to duplicate, but it's also a passion of me, because I do this every day. I have to do financial stuff every single day for 8+ hours. So this is like second nature to me. And then I play games all the time, so that's second nature to me too. So why not have a marriage of both my passion? And that's where I want the channel to go, because the thing about it, as more games come out, there's no way I could play every single game. There's no way I could, you know, be good at every single game. I just don't have the time for that. But instead of trying to focus on the microeconomics of playing video games, I want to take a step back and focus on the macroeconomics of how games are doing financially. And that's where I'm positioning the next, you know, wave of content will be positioning my channel towards, is to be an actual analyst, a video game analyst from a financial perspective, or I guess you could say a financial video game analyst, if you want to call it that. You know, I'll dub it right now, financial video game analyst. There we go, bingo, got it. So that's going to be my focus. No, it doesn't mean that I'll be getting rid of my Good, Bad, Ugly series. However, it does mean that I'll be taking a much more focused and streamlined approach to my content. And what it means by that is you won't be seeing a lot of other games on this channel outside of my Good, Bad, Ugly series, and occasional live streams, which I still will do live streams, so that's not going away. So when it comes to my live stream, I will still do games that I like to just play and have fun with. And these will be games where that I'm playing for fun, not to do anything else but just to have fun. So Rainbow Six Siege, Red Dead Redemption 2 are the two main ones I'll be probably playing for fun. So anybody who wants to play with me while I'm live streaming, more than welcome to. But those are just chill streams, okay? Not to push any agenda or anything like that. Just to relax, have fun, crack up, and downtime. But as for actual focused content, it will be Good, Bad, Ugly series and my Financial Analyst video game series, or video game economic series. Alright, so thank you guys again. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will be back from my break probably either in a couple days but the latest by August. So thank you guys again, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
You should have listened to me, Captain.